Equity Group made a record 46.1 billion shillings in 2022 full-year net profit that was mainly driven by interests on loans and government securities. Due to the record profit, the listed lender has recommended a dividend payout of 4 shillings per share, 1 shilling more than what was received last year.
Equity Group increased loans and advances from 587.8 billion shillings to 706.6 billion shillings, representing a 20.2% growth. This earned the company 78.2 billion shillings in interest on loans and advances, representing a 22.6% growth.
It's a record 59.8 billion shillings. Profit before tax, a profit after tax of 46.1 billion, a 15% year-on-year growth.
The increased lending, however, came at a cost as the stock of gross non-performing loans rose from 53.9 billion shillings to 63.1 billion shillings.
Part of that 144 billion, 13.7 went to provisions. 24.8 billion went to staff.
This forced the group to increase its loan provision from 5.8 billion shillings to 15.4 billion shillings, representing an increase of 165.5%. This has mainly been attributed to challenges experienced in recovering loans advanced in some of the subsidiaries such as South Sudan and DRC.
This year would be anticipating that the subsidiaries will carry the weight of 50% of the entire balance sheet.
The lender booked 40 billion shillings in interest income from government securities, a 35.9% increase. In addition, it made 13 billion shillings in forex trading income, up from 8.2 billion shillings.
And as a consequence, very volatile exchange rates and devaluations of currencies of emerging economies. All these put together because there are the economic prices.
On the other hand, the group saw its expenses on staff costs rise 29.7% to 24.8 billion shillings that could be attributed to expansion to DRC.
Our subsidiaries like Rwanda has now surpassed Kenya in terms of efficiency, in terms of return on asset and return on equity.
The lender has proposed a dividend payout of 4 shillings per share, up from 3 shillings per share that the shareholders pocketed last year. Customer deposits crossed the 1 trillion mark to 1.05 trillion shillings, while total assets were at 1.45 trillion shillings. Regina Manyara reporting for Prime Edition.